name's Troy Hawes, and welcome once again to another edition of My Acoustic Lounge. Today, we're going to go back to the 60s and review a great song called Crimson Clover. It was written by Tommy James and another gentleman named Peter Lucia Jr., and I hope I said that right. Of course, performed by Tommy James and the Shondells. This was a #1 hit for them in 1968. Now, before we get started, be sure to click the subscribe button, as I'm always trying to put up new content on a regular basis. In addition, if you like my guitar tutorials and covers, you might actually also like my original music, which can now be purchased or streamed from any one of your favorite online music providers. Simply look up Troy Hawes and you'll find my music there. So what we're going to do first is we're going to look at the chords that you're going to need to know. Then we'll perform an acoustic lounge version of this great song. Afterwards, we'll go in depth and have a closer look at the chord progression. As always, I'm going to use a great backbeat from my Beatbuddy by Singular Sound. So if you want to learn a #1 hit from the 60s, stick around. We're going to get started right now. Okay, in order to get all the way through Crimson Clover, you're going to need to know 4 chords. But before we get to them, just a quick note. If you want to play along with the acoustic lounge version, or even Tommy James and the Shondells version, using the chords I'm about to show you, you need to place a capo on the 2nd fret. Keep that in mind. Let's get to these 4 chords. The first one is an A major. There's an E. There's a D chord, and finally a G major. That's it. Those 4 chords are going to get you all the way through this great song. Let's get to the cover.
Crimson Clover, over and over. Well, she comes walking over. Now I've been waiting to show her. Clover, over and over. Yeah, Mama's such a sweet thing. I wanna do everything. What a beautiful feeling. Crimson Clover, over and over.
All right, let's just jump right into the chord progressions of this great song. Now, Crimson Clover is unique in the fact that it doesn't actually technically have a chorus. It basically is made up of verses and then kind of a break from the verses that takes you in some instrumental directions. Of course, it does have an outro. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically look at those three parts to the song. We'll show you the verses first, and then I'm going to show you how to play, at the very least, the acoustic lounge version of these instrumental breaks. And then we'll finish things off with a closer look at that outro. With that said, let's get to the verses. Okay, the verses basically start on the A major chord, and they go something like this. I don't hardly know her, but I think I could love her. Crimson and clover, over and over. And that's it. Let's now have a closer look at the up-tempoed instrumental. All right, the instrumental, if you will, the break between the verses, also starts on the A major chord, and it's played at a much quicker tempo. It goes something like this. All right, let's play the verse and then transition into that instrumental so you can see how they come together. All right, here we go. Starting again on the A major chord. Now I don't hardly know her, but I think I could love her. Crimson and clover, over and over. There you have it. With a little practice, I know that you can get this down. Let's finish things off with a look at that bridge into the outro. All right, after all of that, there's still a bit of a bridge to this particular song. And it encompasses the A chord, the E chord, and the D. Basically, I start with a arpeggio style picking on each chord, and then I go right into kind of a soft, slow tempo strum, and then it starts to gradually pick up and get faster. Have I lost you? I hope not. Let's have a look. Starting on the A chord, goes something like this. Crimson and clover, over and over. Crimson and clover, over and over. Then I pick it up a notch.